Good morning, everyone. My name is MightyStream. I'm going to do your October the 31st, just for today, in a meditation. Hope you're doing well today. The title of the meditation for today, Our Relationship with a Higher Power. Ongoing recovery is dependent on our relationship with a loving God who cares for us and will do for us what we find impossible to do for ourselves. That comes from the basic text, page 99. Working the 12 steps of Narcotics Anonymous gives us a fresh start in life and some guidance for living in the world. But the steps are more than a fresh start. When we do our best to work the steps, we develop a relationship with our personal higher power. In the third step, we decide to allow a loving God to influence our lives. Much of the courage, trust, and willingness we need to continue through the succeeding steps comes from this decision. In the seventh step, we go even further by asking this higher power to change our lives. The 11th step is a way for us to improve that relationship. Recovery is a process of growth and change in which our lives are renewed. The 12 steps are the roadmap, the specific directions we take in order to continue in recovery. But the support we need to proceed with each step comes from our faith in a higher power, the belief that all will be well. Faith gives us courage to act. Each step we work is supported by our relationship with a loving God. Just for today, I will remember that the source of my courage and willingness is my relationship with my higher power. Let's take a moment of silence, followed by the we version of the Serenity Prayer. Moment of silence now, please. Thank you. God, grant us the serenity to accept the things that we cannot change, the courage to change the things that we can, and the wisdom to know the difference. Just for today, please and thank you. Our relationship with the higher power. It's very important, I think, for me to remember that my relationship with God is personal, right? And I have to have a God that is able to love me even in my mess. That's why religion really never worked for me, because I have a huge heart, easy to forgive, and I need to feel that same effect, right? I need to have a God that is loving, caring, forgiving. My higher power, I believe, at the very minimum, should be able to give back to me what I give to others, right? And so when a person is talking about, say, maybe something that I've done and I made a mistake, and I'm not proud of it. So when a person is talking to me and they know the ins and outs about me, they know the things that I come from, what I was raised through, my errors in life, and they kind of haphazardly throw those things in my face. Well, you did such and such. I remember when you was in high school and you did such and such. If there's not a point to the story, like there's not something that they're trying to convey to me or demonstrate to me that is either constructive criticism But if it's just them being messy or nasty or mean towards me and throwing my past that they know full well about into my face, that puts me on notice. This is not really a person that is for you. They will easily take your information and cause you harm. And if they can use it that recklessly with you, who else will they give that information to? So the level of trust I would have for a person like that is minimized. Okay. So, and I personally, if I know something about an individual that they've shared, let's say a sponsee, and I bring it back up to them, when I do it, it's because I want for them to see maybe a pattern or to understand that you did it like this before and it didn't work for you. So why are you still trying to continue in this behavior? Or revisit that situation and try and fix it when you know the person has told you clearly, I don't want anything to deal with you. Why do you keep going back to this or repeating the same thing over and over, expecting different results? That would be my motive because I'm sponsoring that particular person. But to just bring it up and say, oh, yeah, I remember when you did that and that really worked. That to me is a low blow. And I hope I would never do that to a person. I don't expect for it to be done to me. And when I'm talking about a God of my own understanding, at the very least, that God has to be able to give to me what I give to others. At the very least. Because see, my God is my highest power. Not just a higher power, but my highest power. Right. And even though I have people, groups, fellowships that are a power greater than myself, my higher power is also my greatest power. So using myself as a measuring stick of what I would need from my God, I say at the very least, my God has to be able to give to me what I give to others, right? But I know full well that the God of my understanding is capable of surpassing me 1,000,000,000 times more in love, forgiveness, right? Regard. And my higher power does not throw my past in my face. I have a God that is a loving, caring, forgiving God. And that's what we need to remember is by developing a relationship with the God of your own understanding. Now, I've talked about mine, so now I want to talk about yours. When I develop that relationship, it doesn't come by osmosis. It's not magical. It doesn't come to me just because I wish it were so, right? You will need to do the work in order to establish it. It's just like having a best friend from high school. If you don't stay in touch after high school, you will always say you guys were our best friends. But there's something that comes with being a best friend, right? Staying in touch, staying connected, supporting each other, being there for each other. And yeah, I have friends that we pick up like we never left off, right? Even if it's been a year, it seems like no big deal. That time has passed and we haven't talked. We pick right up where we left off when we're together. But in essence, the best friend is someone that I am really connected to on a regular basis. And that's what this is suggesting. This meditation is suggesting that we not only make a decision to have a loving God influence our lives, right? But that we maintain that relationship, that we stay connected through prayer and meditation, and that the energy that we need, the power that we need, the faith, the courage that we need, all of those spiritual attributes that we need are increased, improved, right? They become better through our interaction with our God. And so today I want to encourage you to be mindful. Be mindful of your relationship with your God, with your higher power. And as you go through the course of the day, mentally maintain that consciousness, right? That conscious contact that we talk about in the 11th step. Through prayer and meditation, we maintain, through prayer and meditation, we maintain a conscious contact with God, not only asking for the knowledge of his will and the power to carry that out. I'm paraphrasing, but you know, the 11th step talks about that. It's something that we have to maintain, and it's something that we do on a regular basis. And it doesn't have to be so evident to people. Oh, she's praying now, right? Oh, she's meditating now. No, it's very private, in fact. And I don't have to assume a certain position to do it. I don't have to be on my knees and bow down to do it. I don't have to have my hands clasped together to pray. When I'm driving, when I'm engaging other people, and I believe that there's something else maybe that I'm not aware of going on, and I need to pray in my mind and in my heart, I do it, because it gives me the strength and the courage to carry on and to face things that need to be faced with faith. My name is Mighty Stream. I've enjoyed talking to you today. I hope that you will have a beautiful day on purpose.